Hi, everyone. I want to take the time to reply to some of these comments, uh, especially the comments that show a different point of view, an anti word of mouth point of view, an anti mouths point of view, or, anyone speaking out against something that we're doing with this application. I'd like to address it. Um, so here we go. This is not backed by science, is the sentence. So when you say something's not backed by science, what does that really mean? Does it appear in a scientific journal? Are actual scientists supporting it? What does it take to be a scientist? Right? Anybody that can think can be a scientist, right? So that statement just can't really be responded to. This is not, I don't even know what this is. What are you referring to specifically? What, showing mouths is not backed by science? Let's pretend that's the sentence. I don't need it to appear in a scientific journal to know that mouths are a huge part of language learning. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't think that really deserves a whole lot. Number two, the second sentence is everything about this is wrong. Providing text, audio, providing mouths. She must be talking about the mouth specifically. It's wrong to show a mouth. Everything about it is wrong. Yeah, this just sounds like, I don't know, negativity for negativity's sake. You want to lash out at something. I don't know. But let's just address this as if this is just a real legitimate feeling. This is all wrong. Okay. You don't need to see mouths to learn languages. No one ever said you needed to see mouths. But I think we all agree that seeing mouths helps you understand a language. Blind children have no delay in language acquisition attributable to lack of seeing mouths. That may be the case. I would say that if you could see mouths, you'd have more tools. I don't see how that could be debated. But it's being debated, okay. There are delays associated with comorbid conditions with blindness and the fact that mothers of blind children are known to speak to them in less varied ways. Okay. You're going to claim that without sight, you're going to learn at an equal pace. Guys, the more tools you have in your arsenal, the more equipped you are. Okay? That's just true. That's just a fact. No one learns a language by staring at their own mouth. No one ever said that you had to stare at your own mouth. You had the chance to see your mouth. You have the chance to see how it moves. That's a good thing. Learning sentences rather than words is bad for you in the long run. Learning words is good. Learning sentences is good. Learning paragraphs. When it comes to language learning, speaking, listening, all of it is right. None of it is wrong. Okay? If you can't recognize a sentence, then you can't recognize it. You need to be able to recognize sentences. Okay? Another thing that doesn't really deserve a lot of debate. It's okay if you're just visiting another county, okay, that's a typo, and you want to learn how to ask where the bathroom is. I'm not just talking about voice die toilette. I'm not just talking about where's the bathroom. I'm talking about qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Je ne sais pas ce que tu fais là. Right? That was spoken very fast. Je ne sais pas ce que tu fais là. This is what word of mouth language trainer allows you to do. Slow down the mouth, see it, or not see it. Let's see, what else? But if you want to actually learn the language, you have to learn how to form the sentences yourself. No one ever debated that. You certainly need to be able to form the sentences yourself. But let's say you had a good memory, and someone, even if you have a bad memory, It's going to take you a certain amount of time to memorize a certain amount of sentences. If somebody gives you the top spoken sentences in a language, and you memorize those sentences, you're that much closer to being able to communicate. Take it up to 200 sentences, 300, 2,000 sentences. If you memorize the top spoken 2,000 sentences in a language, you're going to be equipped to speak it. No one's saying that you can't also learn how to form the sentences, also learn everything else. But this is another way. People can learn a language for years and then be shown 10 sentences and go, I don't know what this is. If you haven't been exposed to this particular sentence in this particular order, spoken by a native at a fast pace, you can have years and years of training. You can know how to form thousands and thousands of sentences and still not understand those sentences. Word of mouth language trainer is going to provide you challenges, listening comprehension and sentences that you're not necessarily going to form normally. Okay, guys? So this is about giving you more tools in your toolkit. Anybody arguing against it is not really out for your learning. It's just that simple. So let's see what else. You have to learn vocabulary and grammar, not sentences. No, you have to learn all of it. You have to learn all of it. Okay, finally, I also don't want to stare at my mouth or other people's mouths while studying. That sounds creepy. Okay, that's the thing we should do. We should knock something before we try it. No. Try it. Try it. Take it from me, guys, or don't. You can turn off the mouth feature, and you don't have to look at mouths. But this isn't a... Hey, I'll take... Creepy. What does that even mean? Creepy. A little discomfort is okay, guys, if it helps you learn, okay? But if you go into it negatively and you think, oh, this won't help me at all, then it probably won't help you, okay? This video has been long so that I could reply to every sentence. And now it's done. Thanks, guys.